Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Sorry. I was saying that I'm doing good and that it's a beautiful day outside. Thank you for reminding me because I didn't know it was off, but yeah. It is so beautiful. And I'm gonna go hike on that mountain in like 30 minutes. Yeah. Let me show you. It's all this little park over here. So and they have like a bridge. The bridge is over there. Oh, I'm at the park right now. So yeah, I'm gonna go hiking on that mountain in like the next 30 minutes. So the reception won't be good up there, so that's why I'm like, let me just chill over here for a bit. Oh, I'm in LA, California. What's up, Disha? How are you? It's almost hiking season. Dude, I love hiking. And then guys, I always tell you guys, go outside, go, even if it's for 30 minutes, go walk to the park, go hike, because it really clears your mind. And you feel so much better after. So yeah. It's so pretty over here. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. For what? ¿Para qué? Y'all hear the wind? I think the comments are not going through again. I don't see any comments. That is so annoying about YouTube. It's like the comments stop and then people, I know they're typing, but nothing's going through, and it's so annoying because I don't know what's going on. Hold on. So I don't know if anyone's saying anything. But yeah, it's a very pretty day. Very pretty day. So, yep. Oh, okay. Yeah, I couldn't see it either. I was like, something's going on with the chat, but look at her thing, it flew away. Bruh, that's funny. Kim, I want to lay down on the bench, but the bench is not big enough for me to lay down. It's so small. I have all of my stuff in here. I have these luck sticks. I got these in this store in Little Rock. I just like the way these incense smell. I also got this deck there. I don't like using this deck because it's really small. Hi, can you answer a quick question for me, please? She texted me. Hold on. Actually, I can. Yeah. And then I have... She'll cash out me really quick. Alright, bet. I like this one. This is so cute. This one. This one's really cute. Hi, Foxy. How are you? But yeah, guys. Don't ask me no question right now. I'm literally not in a position to pull cards like fucking back. But Kim, I'm thinking tonight doing the types live session silently. So I'm gonna do that. I haven't done. I don't really. I don't know, cause I like talking more, but I think like I'm like wanting to chill today, so I'm like I don't want to really speak a lot. So let me just do that. A type session, yeah. Things have been going pretty good. He's telling me, not gonna book up with me. Ciao. Yeah, you guys hear the wind? I hope there's not another fire. You know, years ago, there was a fire on that hill over there. It was called the Cessnon Fire. And it was right there. It had burned. This neighborhood obviously is still here. It just burned the mountains, but I remember that fire. I cash app you, love. Okay. Hold on, somebody cash at me. Give me 1 second. She cashed at me. That was sweet. $20. Girl, I appreciate it. Yeah, she's sweet. So she's sweet. I used to go to. I didn't go to elementary here, but I went to a school near here. My question is, are we going to get back? Child. Good, good, good. Getting back together. Shit. You're funny. So, girl. So this girl made these soaps, right? And I wanted to support her. And she lives in Philadelphia, right? So I bought soap from her. The shit took about almost a month to come over because of the weather. And then when it came to me, the fucking soap was like destroyed. I was so mad. It was all mushy and all bent, and I was just, oh my gosh. I know it wasn't her fault because I saw her package it on the live, but I guess a month, what the fuck? Yeah, I messaged her and sent her photos. I'm like, hey, like, I know that because I know she didn't mess it up because I saw her put package my soap on a live, and it looked nice, and then she shipped it out. So I know that it wasn't her fault technically. It was just mismanagement of USPS or whatever. But she gave me a refund back. Yeah, she gave me a refund back. She was nice. I wasn't mad at her. I was like, oh girl, like, look, this is what happened. And she felt bad. She's like, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. And like a good businesswoman, she refunded me. So, and her soap smelled good though. It smelled good, but it was all mushy, and I was just so disappointed because it took a month to get it. So yeah. I want to live in that grass right there, bro. You know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm not sitting on this damn bench. Whew. Okay, let me. Ooh. Okay. Much better. Yeah, like because she does soaps and she's also a reader, so I'm like, let me support her because she was nice, and I was like, let me buy a soap from her. She gave me two, but unfortunately, like I said, both of them got ruined. So, Twilight wallpapers. Interesting. I'm so glad I didn't bring my ring light because I was gonna do a reading, but it's so windy outside. Like all my cards be flying. So I am so glad. That's why sometimes you can do readings outside. The wind blows shit. I hate it. In Vegas, it's kind of cool. I mean, like cool, like temperature wise. Ciao. My elementary school used to be near here. There's a school right over here, but that's not the school I went to. I should show you guys one day that school that I went to. And then for middle school, I went to this hood school in LA. And then for high school, I went to like 4 different high schools. The first high school I went to was so strict. It was in Van Nuys, and it was like a very strict school. It was public. It was a charter school. I left that school. I went to my home school, and bruh, that was when I started ditching school. I ditched so much school, bro. Like, I didn't go to, okay, so I hated you know what I would do? And then instead of going to gym, I would just go in the bathroom, or I would go into this other classroom and talk to this teacher. And I had told her that that period was my free period, because in our schools, when we were like, if you were in the gifted program, you would have a period where you didn't have any classes. You can go do something. Like, you could either go to another class and help out or do something like that. So I had told her, oh yeah, like I'm Chiba, bruh. And then what happened was that my counselor, she talked to me. She's like, hi, how come it says you're here but you're missing this class? And I told her, I don't know. I'm like, I don't know, I go and blah blah blah. And she was like, well, it's weird because the teacher's not reporting that you're here. Like, it always says you're absent on this class. Of course, they're not dumb. They figured out I was ditching, right? And then what happened was that, like, the counselor knew the teacher that I was going to the class with. Like, her name was Miss Hernandez, the teacher. And I guess Miss Hernandez and her had talked, and then I don't know how Miss Hernandez found out, because I never had any classes with her. But I guess she found out, and she talked to Miss Hernandez, and Miss Hernandez, like, it was like, yeah. Dude, I used to purposely not change my clothes so that I would go to the office and sit there. I didn't like running. I didn't like doing the gym, especially because it's like I hated changing in front of all the guys. It was just, I didn't like that shit. I always ditched as well. Found out they let me go. Yeah, I didn't start ditching till I was like in 9th grade. And then, yeah. I remember we used to go to Hollywood. My friends would go to, like, we would take the train station and go to Hollywood during our school days. And I don't condone ditching, guys. I'm not saying ditch school if you're in school. Hopefully y'all are not in school watching me, but if you go to school, try not to ditch. Mm. And then the school that I met Veronica, that was another high school, but that was like in the hood. So it was like a middle slash high school. It was so hood, bro. Like I was only there for like 3 months. I didn't ditch that school because I couldn't, but that school was so ghetto, bro. Like it was really bad. Yeah, she speaks Spanish. And that school was like, bro, like we were bad. She was there for 2 years. I didn't know that because she was already there when I was there, of course. But I think she left a little bit after I did. But we were bad. I'm talking about like pulling the fire alarms every day. Like they had to always like check every student for like security, like every day. You didn't bring anything in your bag. It was child. Yes. Girl, it was bad. It wasn't a bad. It was, guess it, get this. It was right by a cemetery too. Like no, they just had a guy who would like use a metal like a thing, and he would scan everyone. So yeah. Yeah, the classes we were like it was crazy. Like bro, the whole school was bad. Like all the kids were bad, bro. Like there was not one good kid. Like there was gang members. You had some of the kids that were okay, kind of quiet, but most of the kids were bad, bro. Like, hmm. But you know what's crazy? I didn't talk to Veronica when I was at the school. I didn't even really talk to her because she was a few grades ahead of me. It wasn't until I years later that I think she added me on Facebook. I don't remember if I did or she did, but then we started talking, and that's how, yeah. Yeah, no, we didn't really talk like at all. Like, bro, like we didn't talk in school. Like I had said hi to her a few times. Didn't really talk. I didn't have any classes with her, so I didn't really hang out. I didn't know really who she was. And who would have known? Like you look at it now, like who would have known back then that I would have gotten into this stuff, the occult, and then me and her would. It's crazy how you guys ever do like look back at shit and you're like, you just people that you meet and you don't, not that you don't think much of them, but you just kind of didn't think that you guys would be cool. Like and this was when we were in school, when we were kids. Like I never thought that in high school or 8th grade that I would have been doing this. and then that me and her would be like cool, like, you know what I mean? You just don't know. It's like you guys just don't know. Like, you could meet someone and you don't think, you just think, oh, whatever, but then later down the line, that person, you guys could really be cool. So she's the only one that I talked to from that school. I used to talk to this other guy, but we don't talk anymore. That guy Mario. I told that story on here. He was always working with Alejandro because he was 18, I was 14. Yeah. You just don't know, like, what, how you guys could, like, reconnect and where it could go and shit, Ciao. And Veronica told me, bro, she was telling me that, like, he was even, like, after that incident, that in the summer of last year, he had messaged her wanting to meet up with her. And what's crazy is that, like, this was after, like, and she didn't, and when I told her, she didn't even had no idea he was like that. Yeah, bro, like, when I sent the screenshots to the girlfriend, she was like, oh, yeah, like, yeah, he's just sexually frustrated. He had told me about it. I'm like, what the fuck? So I had blocked her, and I blocked him. Hello. Yeah, that was weird because I would have thought she would have got mad, bro. Like, I thought that she would have been upset. No, she was like, yeah, like, she's like, yeah, no, like as if it was normal, like as if he had done that before. I was like, girl, bye, you're weird. No, I'm not doing questions right now. I'm just chilling. But if you have a question, I'll answer it for you, Andrea. I'll answer your question. It was so weird. And now that's when I was in Vegas. So when I was in Vegas for like almost 2 weeks, he had messaged me. He was like, oh, hi. He messaged me every day, and I ignored him until the last day I responded. I'm like, hey, what's up? I just responded because he kept blowing me up. He was like, oh, are you still in Vegas? I'm like, yeah. He's like, oh, when are you coming back? I said, I'm coming back tomorrow. He's like, oh, can you stop by where I live? I'm like, where do you live? He was like, oh, I live. I'm like, bro, like, I'm like, I'm going back to LA straight. I'm not gonna stop anywhere. And he wanted me to come. He's like, please. I'm like, bro, what's wrong with you? Well, your baby daddy and I have another baby if we get back together. I feel intuitively, yeah. Let me pull this yes no deck. Okay. Hold on, y'all. I don't want the cards to be flying. Well, Andrea and her baby daddy. It says yes. Strokes your passion, heart's desire blooming. Will I be okay working in will I do okay working in construction? I gotta know. It says getting caught. Net loss on. I don't think so, Kim. I don't think so. I think if you do it, you may end up like leaving or something. So What was I saying? Oh, that's sweet. Oh yeah, because they told me how. Yeah, maybe that's why, but I don't think so. Like I don't know. Hey, what do you guys think of the chemtrails? Look at that. I don't know if y'all can see that plane. Haha, get it? Do you guys believe in chemtrails? Hmm. That's tea. Chemtrails is it's like a conspiracy. It's basically like when the planes they let out that line. What is that shit called? It's like a chemtrail. Like it leaves a trail on the sky like a line. You know those white lines that come out of the plane or the helicopter or whatever, or the jets. It's like it leaves a line. It looks like smoke. Basically, it's chemtrails. You miss Veronica so much, girl. You're friends with her on Aren't you friends with her on Instagram? You could talk to her. She was on my live yesterday. I talked to her last night. What if like you're laying down and someone comes behind you, you look up and they're looking at you? That would scare the shit out of me. I got you. 11 for a mini, 15 for a full. Is that the one, the BD that's in la Plazo? Oh, okay. Ciao. He gets out next year, huh? Uh, I'm conflicted because I love him, but I love Brian too. I don't want to lose Brian. Well, I mean, the plus is that your BD's in jail, so he can't. He's like he can't go anywhere or leave. He's stuck for like a few, and gets out sometime. Oh, Brian's the one that's in a few years. Okay, okay. So the one you're talking to gets off in a few months. Well, they're both locked up right now, right? So it's like you have time to think about it. Now, I would first would probably make more sense to pull on what's his name? Not Brian, the other guy. The one that's going to get out in a few months, you know, cuz that we could do a reading on him. Or unless you want to do it on Brian, I mean, it's your choice, but Brian's going to be there for next year, so have you talked to Brian though? Yeah, well, that's why we can get her. We can look into the reading and see like how is it gonna be when it gets out? Like, are you guys gonna be in a cycle? Are you guys gonna, you know, what's gonna happen? So, yeah, Daryl wants to smash. Daryl's very horny right now. So, um. Yeah, so it would make more. So we do a reading. We should do it on Daryl because you talk to him and he's gonna get out in a few months. So it makes more sense. Well, child, I got you. I have all my cards in here, so. Whenever you're ready, I got you. Or if you want to do it privately, let me know. I've had this deck for like a year. I really love this deck. Okay. Communication. Okay. Obstacle. All right. Okay. So. Oh, the winds. Hold on. Let's see how windy it is. Just put these all. All right, I'm just waiting for you, Andrea. Okay, let me know, girl, before these cards start flying. Oh wow, it's gonna be 4 o'clock, child. All right, let me see. Yes, I got it. All right, so what did you want to know? Like, what's gonna happen when he gets out, or what? I got this deck as well. And put this deck away. Okay. Take your time. Okay, let's see. Let me pull a few oracles first. Hmm. Interesting. Um, you're in a love triangle. Look, communication. This woman. There's two men here. Obstacle. Then we have a dark male. I don't know if Daryl is dark or the other guy's darker skin. But then I have past love. Heartbreak. So if you go back to your BD, I'm gonna look into how that's gonna work. But what I'm seeing so far is you're still gonna think about Brian. You're still gonna have your eye, or maybe you could still be talking to Brian when this guy comes back, like comes out. You may be thinking about Brian. You may be pondering who you should choose. Okay, so when Daryl comes out, I still feel like you could still either be talking to Brian, or you're going to be wondering what it would be like to be with Brian. Okay, you're drawn to more Brian. I don't know. I keep being pulled. Look how this girl. She's looking at the man. Like, yeah, you know how there's two men, but it's how she's looking at this guy. It's almost like you feel a more pull towards Brian. I don't know if Daryl really hurt you really bad in the past, as an ex-lover, or there's just a lot of history here. But you're gonna feel torn. Like, I feel like you're gonna feel kind of like you have, and maybe Daryl may pick up on this. I don't know if Daryl, when Daryl gets out, or if he already does, he could suspect that you have another person, or he wonders if you're talking to someone else. And I feel like in the future when he gets out, because I do think you guys are gonna reconnect when he does get out, that there could be someone else in the background. Like, he may wonder, oh, does she have someone? Is she talking to someone? You're definitely going to still be having communication with Brian, or you're going to be thinking about it. You're going to be thinking about, like, okay, what should I do? Who should I pick? Your BD was light skin with freckles. Yeah, so the guy that was toxic, you're like contemplating. You feel something more for Bryant. Let's look into how it's gonna go. All right. We have Thug. Thug came out, but it came out in reverse. So that's somebody who could be getting freed. I honestly, if you go back to your baby daddy, I see cycles with Daryl. Maybe you may go round and round with him. But you guys will definitely Oh my God. I'm so sorry. Thank you for telling me. I was saying that when it comes to Daryl, you're gonna have another chance to connect with him, but it's gonna be his cycles. And I was saying that I do see like a moment where you, when Daryl comes out, you're gonna be thinking about Brian. You're gonna be having this like, I don't know if it's like daydreaming or like fantasizing about how it would be like to be with him. Does that make sense? Like you may kind of daydream, or you may have a thought of like, oh, like, I'm not saying you think Brian would like is your saving knight in shining armor, but it's kind of giving me a vibe that like you kind of may feel like he could take you away from something, or I hope I'm explaining it in a way that it makes sense to you. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm seeing. But when it comes to your BD, yeah, you guys will have another chance to reconnect. But I do see cycles here with Daryl, okay? And we got not happy. So maybe, yeah, maybe you were not happy when he was out. Maybe that was the issue in the connection. But I still see you kind of feeling a bit unhappy with Daryl. Let me pull some tarot. I think you may try to keep it secretive from Daryl. You're not gonna want to tell him. Yeah, the Fool card. When is he getting out? When is Daryl getting out? And we got Aries season, could be summer. Fool card is, let's see, Cancer season as well. Okay, so Aries season is like after Pisces, right? Yeah, Aries is like March, April, and Cancer is also June, July. That's crazy. So he's gonna get out around that time frame, okay? I do think he's gonna want to connect to you. He's gonna want to talk to you again. The Nine of Swords, so there's a lot of anxiety. I don't know if you feel a bit depressed, Andrea, right now, or there's a bit of depression here with your love life, where maybe you're kind of like, yeah, you're not happy. And I think you know intuitively that Daryl, you wouldn't be happy with Daryl. Like in the long run, does that make sense? Like, I feel like, yeah, you guys are good right now, but I feel like you know deep down that you would feel stuck, or maybe you wouldn't feel fully happy with Daryl. And the Eight of Cups reverse is like, there's still emotions. There's still, you still have, I'm not saying you're in love with Daryl. I don't feel you are in love with him like that, but there's still some emotional attachment to this person. He also feels that way towards you, but yeah, it is toxic. It would definitely give you a lot of anxiety. I don't think you would really be happy, to be honest. And the High Priestess is here. Whoops. Trust your intuition. Yeah. It's like, I'm not, yeah, you love him, but I don't think you're in love with Daryl, but you do love him. Like, you do have love for him. You know what I mean? I hope that makes sense. Yeah. I don't know if you lived with him at one point. When he comes out, he may want to come stay with you, or he may move in with someone. If it's not you, it could be family with the Four of Wands, or maybe you guys lived with each other at one point, or you guys stayed with each other with the Four of Wands. But he could possibly talk about maybe wanting to move in with you. Okay? Daryl is what I'm talking about with this energy here. he may talk to you, oh hey babe, I want to, maybe we should, maybe I can go stay with you, or maybe we can stay together or something. He's definitely going to be coming out when he gets released, and he's going to either talk to you about wanting to stay with you, or he's going to stay with maybe family. Oh, okay. Yeah, so that's what I see. Like, he's like, yeah, and if he doesn't stay with you, he may find, maybe something. I mean, I don't know, his family may not be happy with him, but he definitely wants to maybe come and stay with you. So I wish I had my other cards that I made to pull more in the Five of Cups this year. Yeah. Yeah, the Tower. Yeah, I don't think you should, I mean, I don't think that you should allow him to come back. Maybe if he does stay with you, there could be like a Tower moment, and then maybe you may feel regretful after. Let's see. Will they bump into each other? Will Bryant and Daryl bump into each other? It says no. I'm surprised. Will Daryl and bump into each other, yes or no? Yeah, I gotta know again, Andrea. I don't think they'll bump into each other. That's our talk. That's our don't want to see my kids in stress. Yeah, so that's what I'm getting. I feel like your heart is more with Bryant. Like, you feel a stronger connection to Bryant. And I feel like in a moments when you're distressed or you're sad, because I don't know, I do feel like you could be a bit depressed right now, maybe not happy. You may think a lot about love, or you think a lot about Bryant, where you fantasize, how it would be like to be with him, with this Tower card and the Five of Cups. So yeah, I don't feel like it will. I mean, I feel like you're gonna try to keep it a secret from Daryl. You're not gonna want to tell him, because I do think you're gonna still try to talk to Bryant when Daryl comes out. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing. I don't think it's gonna really affect you and Bryant's. I mean, it'll probably affect you in a way, because your Daryl's gonna be in your energy, but I feel like you're gonna try to keep that a secret from Daryl, so that he doesn't know that, because if he found out, he would definitely be pissed off. Yeah. Okay, we'll see. If they get back together, will they be another child? Will there be another child? Queen of Wands. The Knight of Swords. The Star card. Yeah. I see it. We got Queen of Wands, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, Aquarius, air sign energy. Yes. I do think you will get pregnant again by him if you guys were to get back together. Look at this woman. She's naked. She has, you know. So, yeah. My advice, try not to get pregnant by your baby daddy, because there could be cycles with him and you don't want to continue having cycles with someone and then you have to have, you know, another kid with this person. Just try not to do that. But I do think, yeah, you guys would definitely be intimate. And if, you know, but I feel like with the star card, you may kind of wish in a sense that you get pregnant again, or that you have a kid by him, or you may even if you're not intentionally wanting it. The star card talks about a manifestation. So, you know, yeah. But that's what I got for you, love. Hold on, let me see. Where the fuck? Yeah. So remember how you were worried about like your body? You're gonna have a baby, don't worry. You don't have to worry about all that. So yeah. Ooh. I hope I gave you clarity. Child, let me put these cards away. Oh, you're welcome, love. All right, y'all. I'm about to get my stuff and I'm gonna go walk and take a hike. But yeah, Andre, I hope I answered your questions. And if you have any more questions, you can, let me know. Ooh, I need to go walking now, child. This park is so beautiful. Yes, it's so pretty. I'll make sure I didn't leave my cards. Okay. You're welcome. All right, y'all. I am about to venture off. And I'm gonna come back tonight. I'm gonna do a silent type session. So stay tuned for that. Yeah. So pretty. So. All right, Andrea. Have a great day.